Valerie, new at 9, the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Missouri announcing 34 suspects face federal charges. Authorities say the defendants are part of a group known as the Black Mafia Family.
Those indicted include Carl Von Garrett, accused of laundering nearly $1 million of drug proceeds in a 3-month period. Tiffany Tiff BMF Nelson faces money laundering charges. Chad J. Bo Brown, accused of submitting a fraudulent tax form to obtain a PPP loan. Robert Lewis is accused of distributing, being a felon in possession of a firearm. Robert Honest Sims faces a drug charge related to. Samir Simpson Bay faces a drug distribution charge related to. Jeremy Wheelo Steele indicted on a drug charge related to. Authorities say cooperation between federal, state, and local authorities was key.
A major roundup of drug mafia suspects by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Tonight, more than 24 of the Metro's biggest suppliers are off the streets. First Alert 4's Russell Kinsall is following this story tonight.
Yeah, Corey, according to federal prosecutors, this was a drug distribution and money laundering operation. One suspect even charged with fraudulently getting a PPP loan during the pandemic. Now, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, 34 suspects were indicted by grand juries, more than 24 arrested. In court, prosecutors said those arrested were either members of or connected to an organization called the Black Mafia Family.
Marshals, federal agents, and local police, a series of arrests were made following multiple grand jury indictments. A total of 34 individuals have been charged in connection with the investigation, most of them within recent weeks. During the arrests and court-approved searches, law enforcement officers recovered significant quantities of drugs, firearms, and large sums of cash. At detention hearings held on Thursday, prosecutors presented the arrested individuals as either members or associates of the Black Mafia Family, BMF. According to court filings, the BMF is portrayed as a drug trafficking and money laundering organization that distributes substantial quantities of narcotics in the St. Louis area and beyond. One of the defendants, Chad Brown, refers to himself as the junior boss of the BMF and has discussed the group's drug trafficking activities in multiple videos shared across various social media platforms. U.S. Attorney Sailor A. Fleming highlighted that these indictments and arrests were not solely focused on drug-related activities. Others have been accused of laundering money for the organization or taking advantage of the COVID-19 pandemic to fraudulently obtain thousands of dollars in loans intended for struggling businesses and employees, Fleming said. The case has raised attention due to the significant role social media and digital platforms played in sharing content related to the organization's alleged activities, which have been monetized in some instances.